If you're a beginner at makeup, and I mean beginner, you don't even wear foundation, this video is for you. Even if you're not a beginner, this is definitely gonna help you because I'm going to simplify your entire makeup routine. For this tutorial, you are not gonna need a brow pencil. You are not gonna need an eyeliner, and you're not even gonna need a lipstick because we're gonna use the products that we already have in our collection to do all of those things, which means you might even save some money after watching this tutorial. In the next video, I'm gonna show you guys how to do a version of this, but much more full coverage and much more glam. So if you have any requests, leave it in the comments. All right, let's get straight into the tutorial.
Starting strong with brows. If you have never laminated your brows and you are a beginner, this is one of the steps you should be doing because it will shape and emphasize your brows, which means you're not gonna need as much product. And if you're a beginner and you don't have good brow technique, this is gonna be such a step up, I promise. Got to Be Glued is my favorite brow product for lamination. Incredibly affordable, and you can find it at any drugstore or even Amazon. It's one of the only products that really does hold my brows in place. So look at this before and after. My brows look sad here, but they look so much better laminated. Of course, the most important step, you really should be hydrating your skin before you start applying any makeup. This is going to help you not get a cake face, especially if you have dry patches or flaky skin. Your makeup is going to sit a lot better on your skin. It also helps the makeup adhere to something. Even if you have oily skin, you should still be hydrating your skin with a light moisturizer. If you have dry skin, you can use something heavier like a proper cream. And then we move on to primer. I love using a glowy primer. If you prefer a matte look, I recommend a blurring primer, or you can completely skip the step if you are a true beginner. The wonderful and fun thing about makeup is that over time, you're going to learn what you like on your skin. For example, with me, I do have large pores, but I don't care and I still wear illuminating primers. Now, because I promised you that this is going to be a simplified routine, we're doing one layer of makeup all over the face. I'm using a bronzing stick, but I'm priming my brush. I'm not applying it directly to my face because I do not want to have to do so much blending here. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you. So I'm priming the brush directly on the skin and then I'm tapping it into my face. I'm tapping it into the areas where I want to add more shadow. As you can see, I wiped my brush on some toilet paper. You can do it on paper towel because I don't want to use a bunch of brushes. I'm trying to stick to one. I'm using 2 shades of concealer, one that matches my skin tone, which I am applying below the bronzer, above the bronzer on my temples and forehead. And as you can tell, this is not going to be a full coverage look. That same foundation brush, I'm just tapping it all over my face because my skin has been primed. It makes blending all the products into your face so much easier. If you put this directly onto your skin with nothing on it, I have a much harder time tapping out the product. Then I'm going in with a lighter shade and I'm just going to highlight the areas that I want to bring forward. That's going to be under my eyes, around my mouth, and in between my brows. I'm essentially contouring and highlighting, which means I'm adding light to some places and darkness to others. This is making my skin look more dimensional. At the same time, I'm also sculpting my face. If you're not sure of where you should be applying your products, I recommend looking at a face chart so you can pick out the shape of your face. That way you can highlight and contour the way you want. This is not your typical contour and highlight video. This is a very tame and natural version of that. Taking a smaller brush with that same bronzer and I am just shaping my nose the way I want it to look. If you notice, I'm blending this straight up into my brows and it does make me look a little bit more sun-kissed, which I prefer. If you don't want to shape your nose, completely skip this step. As a beginner, all you really have to do is practice. Once you find a couple of products that you like, practice applying those products with a little bit of product and then add more. But you're going to find out if you like your makeup more full coverage, if you like it more natural. And one of the best parts about makeup is that there is no wrong or right. Taking that same foundation brush and I am blending my entire face. I am doing it really softly and gently. I'm not trying to mix everything. Then I'm going to use that same toilet paper and I'm going to pat it on my face. The reason why is because I don't like full coverage. A few years ago, I made a video about how I use toilet paper. This is me showing you in real time. I like patting it gently over different sections. This way I'm just absorbing a little bit of product. It leaves me with a much more natural and skin-like feel. And then I am going to set it. Again, if you are a beginner but you want your makeup to last all day, I recommend use powder. Don't go for anything expensive when you're first starting out. Buy products that are affordable from Amazon, or you can go to your drugstore. You can definitely get recommendations from me. I wouldn't buy Huda Beauty first thing because Huda Beauty is not the be-all end-all. There are so many good, amazing brands that are affordable. Take a look at the difference. Once you've applied a thin layer of the powder, your makeup is not going to budge for a very long time. This is the part where I show you that you don't need a brow pencil. I'm using a black eyeshadow from a palette. If you have lighter hair, you can use brown or very light brown. Taking an angle brush, I dipped it in once into the shadow, starting from the outside, working my way in. The beginning of your brow should be lighter. The outer part of your brow should be darker. So we're trying to mimic what the natural brow looks like. I'm even taking my finger and I'm wiping over the brow just to make sure that everything is diffused. This is where the brow lamination really helps. Not taking long to fill in my brows because they're already shaped, just adding more depth to them. I just love them with this technique. What do you think? This is a step step I don't think you should skip ever. Blush is that girl when it comes to makeup. It adds color to your face, making you look alive, awake. If your skin is flat and dull, use blush. I skip the liquid and cream blush that I usually apply. Again, we don't really need that, especially as a beginner and if we're trying to minimize the amount of makeup we're using. But take a moment to really look at how much of a difference blush can make, especially here. Once I apply it to my nose, because I do love that sun-kissed look, I just feel completely transformed because nothing looks better than a monochromatic look. I'm also using the same blush as eyeshadow. Take a nice fluffy thick brush and work it into your socket and your eyelid. And really take the time to diffuse it here. It's such an easy eyeshadow look. It is so effective. I mean, just look at that, bam. If you've never tried a monochromatic look, you are going to love this. You could stop here. I'm going to show you how to just turn this up a notch. I'm going to show you the easiest smoked out black liner. That same black eyeshadow I use for my brows and the same brush. I'm going to dip that in. I'm going to dry my waterline and I'm going to apply the powder on an angle onto the waterline. This is replacing a pencil and it's going to last all day. I'm dipping the brush back into the eyeshadow. I'm tapping a straight line along my eyelid. Stay as close as possible to the lash line. Then all you have to do is smoke it out with a small blending brush. This is uber easy. Make sure you tap both brushes before you apply them so that you don't have any fallout. Take your time here. You can blend it out as much as you want. Don't add too much black. You don't want a smoky eye. You just want a smoked out wing. I'm curling my lashes, and yes, my technique is strange and gross looking, but it works for my small lashes. If you've never curled your eyelashes, try it, but please be careful when you first do it. Applied mascara to my top lashes. I usually do 2 to 3 coats. And then the lower lash. I'm holding the brush inward toward my face, applying it in the inner corner and the middle. And I'm flipping the brush over in order to reach the outside of my lash line. If I stay in that same direction I was before, I'm definitely going to get mascara on my lash line. How easy was that? Next is lip liner. You can totally skip the step. I love lip liner. It's one of my favorite makeup products ever. Again, if you're a beginner, don't overline your lips. You should practice that. You could line your lips just over the edge just a little bit and then tap it out with your fingers like I'm going to show you in a sec. This to me is the perfect way to blend your lip line. I don't want a super harsh edge. I just want a bitten lip. Then I'm going back into the blush and guess for what? We're using it for lipstick. Again, we are doing a true monochromatic look. The eyes, lips, and cheeks completely match. You could stop here. Why would you when you can add a gloss or a lip oil? My favorite gloss lip oil is definitely from Lawless. Look at how gorgeous and pigmented that is. Glossy, juicy lips to me look so beautiful. Just ties the look together. Again, I'm taking that foundation brush, wiping it off, and then gently patting it all over my face. This is going to help completely blend everything in. I don't want harsh edges. Really take your time to inspect your work in the mirror. Don't want to walk out of your house with unblended edges. That's it. Everyday minimalistic makeup. I know that this is gorgeous. Just wish I had added some lashes. In the next video, I will show you guys a full glam version of this. Bye!